What's good, guys? We are going to talk about getting a faster first step for you guys. For a lot of athletes, a lot of times we know, more specifically team sport athletes, you guys are always playing in confined spaces, so you're always trying to get that competitive advantage, trying to create space or get open, whatever that is. So we've got a couple considerations for you here, really to think about and think through when you guys want a faster first step to create space, get open, whatever that is, okay? So I would definitely shy away from speed ladders, and this is why if you want a faster first step, and we're gonna cover that here in 2 seconds, and we're also gonna give you some alternatives to do and how you might attack that. So let's go ahead and get into it. So if you guys really think this through real quick, our body needs to travel forward if we want a faster first step. We need to actually cover ground, okay? So, and not just like our limbs, not just our arms, our legs can't be moving rapidly, okay? Our center of our mass, our hips, our entire body needs to travel forward if we want to create space. It could be forward, it could be laterally, whatever that is. Our body actually needs to transition places, okay? And the speed ladder doesn't really achieve that. Of course, your legs are moving, your legs and your arms are moving lightning quick, but again, as you'll notice, you're going nowhere fast. And if you checked out some of our other videos, you know that what causes athletes to go faster is how much force that they can put into the floor, and that bigger force that you have, that's going to increase your stride length and also your stride frequency, okay? So we're going to talk about the stride length here right now. So if I'm an athlete and I need to apply force into the ground to move, okay? So say I'm 200 pounds. If I can apply 400 pounds of force, I'm going to move faster in a different direction. Of course, we need a small contact time. But if I can only put 300 pounds of force, I'm not going to travel as much distance if I applied the 400 pounds, okay? So that's going to cause us to create a longer stride, or stride length, or cover more ground. So being able to apply a bigger force is a key indicator to help you having a faster first step, being able to overcome your own body weight, okay? So now again, you also have to consider yourself, the athlete, and also the sport you play. And we're gonna get to some strategies, how we kind of switch it up for some athletes here, okay? But back to that speed ladder real quick. As you know, your feet and your arms are moving choppy and rapidly, but again, every time your foot strikes the ground, it's a very low force, because again, your body's not moving different places. It's not moving in a different direction. You're not accelerating it, okay? You're moving your limbs up and down very fast, okay? So that's why it's very low force, causing you not to go anywhere. So there's 2 ways we're really going to approach this, okay? We can do some static starts, which meaning we're completely stationary, okay? Overcoming our body weight. So guys who are typically stronger are going to have some pretty good static starts because they have a lot of strength ratio relative to their body weight. So you guys can do a couple things like a broad jump, which again, you're just jumping out for distance, okay? Trying to cover as much ground as you can. So improving your broad jump, your horizontal force production, is going to help you again accelerate. We can also do those in multiple directions. So instead of just doing forward, we can also start incorporating them laterally and doing a lateral broad jump. So here's a couple things I want you guys to do. Get a pair of cones, set one down, set the other one down roughly, say 3 feet apart. You can start a little bit shorter, actually start like say a yard and a half, okay? And all I want you to do is take the biggest, most natural stride you can do, okay? So again, all you're gonna do is line up on the cone and just do a linear sprint for like 5 yards only. But we're really focusing on that first step, that first punch through, okay? So now, the important part is you take a big natural step, okay? Meaning, I don't want you to really reach because that's gonna cause braking and you're not gonna really go anywhere fast. So take as big of a natural step as you can. Try to step as far as you can over the cone. And then if you need to, slide that foot out so it gives you a little bit of a target for you guys to work with, okay? So that way when I line up for my next step, I'm gonna try to step all the way over that cone and again, also attack back, okay? Like I'm trying to hammer back through the floor, just like you guys do in your sprints. So definitely replace your ladder drills and start to incorporate this faster or more, giant, natural first step into your training if you want a faster first step. So now another consideration for a lot of you team sport athletes is starting from a moving start, okay? So instead of doing static starts like we did here, we can start to incorporate simple movements. So it could be something as a lateral shuffle, okay? And again, once you hit that cone, try to take as a natural step as you can, covering as much ground so we can actually see how much distance you're actually covering, okay? Because again, the greater distance you cover, the faster first step you're gonna have, okay? So you can do lateral shuffles, you can do nice and easy skips into the drill, and then into a 5-yard sprint, 10-yard sprint. Again, just really focusing on that first powerful step. Snapping the knee, punching back and through. So to wrap it up for you guys, the key to a faster first step is being able to produce a greater force, okay? So make sure your strength levels are up, make sure you practice different start variations from static, from moving. These are just some simple things that we found far superior to replace as opposed to ladder drill for you guys.